Hello and welcome back to SandraStitches Crochet. In this video we are going to be going over some of my favorite yarns that I use all the time for my designs. I will show you some of my latest designs and some latest stitch patterns that I discovered and I'm obsessed with. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing I want to show you is that, or maybe tell you, is that we don't have in Israel a yarn companies, yarn production. So all the yarn that we get here is imported, most of it. I think maybe there is one little small, or maybe there are some independent dyers, but again, the yarn itself, it's not made in Israel. So we have to shop around us. The most near country that has the good quality yarns is Turkey. So I think most of the yarn that comes to Israel is from Turkey. And if I want to buy yarn from other countries like the United States or Europe, the shipping is really, really high. So usually I buy from Turkey, but sometimes I buy from the UK. I have a place that's called the Wool Warehouse that I buy from them. They are really, really good. They are placed in the UK. Now we are having some trouble with the shipping and the flights to Israel at the moment that I'm recording this video. So it's a little bit of a struggle to get yarn here now, but I'll do my best and I'll show you what I got yesterday. First of all, I want to tell you that from Turkey, there are several companies that they produce yarn. One of them is Ice Yarns, that probably most of you know. Ice yarns are based in Turkey and they have a variety of yarns from all kinds of yarns, and they have this really weird kind of pricing method that they sell the yarn at a very, very, very low price, each skein of yarn, and then they make the shipping very high. But the thing is that you have to calculate and see how many skeins you got for the whole price, including the shipping, and then it becomes affordable. Sometimes it depends on how much yarn you bought and all kind of things, but you have to be careful because it's very addictive to go into their website and look for yarns, and you see yarns at maybe 50 cents a skein or $1 or €1, whatever. And then the shipping is like double or triple or quadruple or whatever. But if you make the calculation of the whole thing, including the shipping, then you will get the actual price for each skein of yarn. So I buy from Ice Yarns and I buy from another company. I don't buy directly from them. I buy it in Israel. It's called Kartupo. And Kartupo, this is their label. It's a different company in Turkey that makes yarn, and I really, really love their yarn because it's very, very, very soft. This particular yarn is called Kartupo Melange Wool, and it's 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So it's really soft and very, very nice and very easy to work with. I got some different colors of it. I got it in one of my local stores, and I designed some pieces with it. You can find all my pieces in Ravelry or in my blog, which is SandraStitches.com. All my free patterns are in the blog, and some are premium patterns, so they are only on Ravelry, but most of my patterns are free on my blog, so you can go there and look at them. Recently, I was watching Yellowstone, series on Netflix. I was talking about it with my group, my free Facebook group, my community, which you can join, of course. It's called Crochet and Stories with Sandra on Facebook. It's free. So I went live there and I talked to them. I told them that I was watching Yellowstone. And then I realized if you watch that series, so it's in Montana, all the beautiful landscapes of Montana and these ranches and cowboys and all these kind of things. It's really nice. I loved it. And then I realized that I have a design for a cropped cardigan that I called West way before I watched the series. And look what happened. I will show you the cardigan. This is my cropped cardigan, okay? Just look at the colors, all right? It's made with this melange, called melange wool, which is really soft. And I use two colors, which is this orange, kind of earthy orange, and this turquoise here for a unique kind of thing here, and a button. I made a button so that you can close it. And it reminded me, it was kind of inspired by the colors of the series, because I was watching it and I saw that all the Native American people in the series were wearing these colors, especially, of course, the turquoise on all their jewelry. And I was amazed. And then I looked at my design, which I made way before I watched the series. And I used, look which stitch I used. I used a kind of Y stitch. So it was so funny. We were laughing in the group and we were saying that, you know, it's funny that I used the Y stitch and these colors, and it's so Yellowstone, so Yellowstone. I'm thinking even to change the name, but I think it's kind of, you know, copyright infringement, so I will not. But I call this vest the West vest, cropped cardigan, the West cropped cardigan. So you can find it in my Ravelry. And this kind of yarn, the Kartupo melange wool yarn, it's really, really soft and really nice. I use it for several designs of mine. The other one that I use lately is Saver from Ice Yarns. Where is it? This is Ice Yarns, not Saver, Atlas. It's called Atlas, Ice Yarns Atlas. It's 100% acrylic. It's a number 5 weight yarn. It's 100 grams and 130 meters, which I don't know how many yards it is, but it's kind of, it's number 5 yarn. So as you can see, it's very thick. Again, it's really soft, it's very nice. It's kind of standard yarn, it's not something special, but sometimes when I use, you know, standard acrylic yarn for my designs, because they are samples, sometimes the yarn is not so soft and it's kind of not nice to work with, but these yarns are really, really nice. And I use the Atlas number 5 weight for a new design that I haven't published yet, not published. It's going to be a hood hat. You can see it here. Okay. So it's in this light white, blue color, and you can close it here. I'm thinking of maybe putting here another string with pompons, or maybe put here pompons. I don't know. I have to think about it. But I also found out this amazing stitch pattern. Look at this. And it's so simple. It's kind of the DC 2, 3 together in a special way, and it's really nice, and I'm going to be using this texture for other patterns, other designs. This is the first design I make with it, and I really like it. And the Ice Atlas yarn I used is the same like this, but in light blue color. So this is one of my designs that it's not published yet, as of the time that I'm filming this video, maybe when you watch it later. So it will be on my Ravelry and probably on my blog as well. I don't know, I was thinking maybe to add some kind of, how do you call it in English? As you can see, English is not my first language, but kind of a fluffy thing here for more like a fur here with some fur yarn, but I don't have any fur yarn, so I will have to look for some. Maybe I'll do it, maybe not. I don't know. So this is my hood. It's the first time I design a hood. It's really fun. I think I will make more of them in different with different stitches and maybe different designs, and you know, it's really fun. And I think it's very practical. We don't have a lot of a very strong winter here in Israel, but sometimes it gets cold, and if you use it like this, it kind of keeps you all warm. So I think that maybe if you live in a place that it's really cold, you put your coat on so you're all covered. I think it's nice. Anyway, so this is my second design, and I have a new one that I'm working on. I want to show it to you because it's the first time, again, a new stitch pattern. Excuse me. And I'm using a different yarn. Of course, it's again ice yarns, and it's called Savor. Savor is their, I don't know, like Lion Brand, or I don't know how you call them in the States or in the UK or wherever you are, like the basic yarn, acrylic yarn. But again, I like it because it's really soft and it's very nice to work with. And I have used it for many of my designs. And I found again this really nice color. Again, this kind of earthy mustard color. And I'm working on a new scarf. But look at this stitch. Look at the texture. It's amazing. It's quite a yarn eater, so I'm a bit scared that I will not have enough, because they come, these skins come at 200 grams each. So I have 2 of those. And this is what I made with 1. So I was thinking maybe it will give, this is kind of the half, and maybe it will give me another piece like this, another length like this, and I have another one of 200, so it will be 4 times this length. I don't know, we'll see. I hope I have enough because I cannot order from them now. And yeah. And yesterday I went to get some new yarn. I want to show it to you because it's something completely different. I got, again, it's a different company from Turkey, but this time I bought in a shop here, in a store here in Israel, and it's called Alize Batik, Burkum Batik. I use this yarn. I have some designs with this kind of yarn. It's a striped, self-striped yarn. I have several designs with this. If you go to my blog or my Ravelry, you will find designs that are called the Nordic trails. I have a triangle shawl and a scarf in a different color combination of this. It's more like Nordic, more like blues and light blues and dark blues and grays and cream. So it reminded me, I'm always inspired by places I go or things I see, you know, all kind of inspiration comes to me. So it really reminded me of our trip to Scandinavia, to Norway and to Sweden, and you know, all the beautiful Scandinavian landscapes with all the blues and the greens and the grays, and amazing. So it's called Nordic Trails. It's the same yarn but in different combinations. Now this one, I just love these colors. Look how beautiful they are. It's again kind of a earthy colors with light blues and grays. It's called, let me see if there is a name for the shade. No name for the shade, but it's again 100% acrylic. This is I don't know, they don't say the weight of the yarn here. They say it's, let me see, it's so small. Between 2 and 4 millimeter hook. So I think it's around like DK, between DK and around weight. It's not very thin, but it's not around weight. It's less than around weight. So if I want to do something that it's more thick, I would use 2 strands, but we'll see. I love this color. So I got 5 of those. We'll see what I make. It's going to be amazing. And then I found in this store, it's a new place, I've never been there. I found Stylecraft Special Chunky Yarn. This is made in the UK. Again, it's a basic acrylic yarn, Stylecraft. Let's see. This is, it doesn't say the weight, but it says it's for a 6 millimeter hook, and it says it's chunky. It says here chunky. But sometimes when I buy yarn from the UK and it says chunky, it's not really chunky. It's between bulky and around weight, somewhere in the middle. But it's a nice weight yarn. It's more than, it's kind of bulky, I think. It's kind of bulky yarn. This shade is watermelon. So I got 2 of these. 2 of these. I don't know what I will do with it. I buy yarn because I fall in love with the color and the texture of the yarn or whatever. And I have no idea what I will design with them. And then I get inspired and then I design. This is my process. I got, let me see, I got 2 of these watermelon. I got 2 of the, it's the same yarn. I got 2 of these. It says the color is sage. I'm not sure it's sage, but it says sage. It's a kind of a green, sagey green, but more on the darker side of the sage. So I got 2 of those. And I got 2 blue ones, kind of darker blue, denim. This is a denim blue, the same, 2. And I got 5 of this green. It doesn't have a name for some reason, just the number of the shade. So I got 5 of these. No idea why I bought 5, but probably I will have something in mind to do with it. I just love the color. It was really, really nice. I thought it was really nice. And also, if you see the combination of the green with the brown of the label, I really liked it. So maybe I have some brown here at home, so maybe I will do something in combination with the brown. So we'll see. This is all I have. I bought 5 of these. So I have a lot of yarn and some ideas, maybe, what to do with them. I have my new scarf that I'm working on. And this is all the yarn I use usually when I need cotton, when I want to design something for the summer and I need cotton yarn. I usually use drops yarn, the Paris drops yarn, which is again a weight number 4 yarn. I really like it. It's very sturdy. It's kind of not very thin. It's number 4, and it comes in skeins of 50 grams, but they have a lot of colors, and I think it's kind of the basic, I don't know, Dishi or whatever you use in the States. I get this when I buy from the UK. There is none of that in Turkey, but they have cotton yarn. I've never used it. I never ordered because I had enough from the Drops Paris. This is my favorite yarn because I got used to it. So I use it all the time. I think this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this kind of yarn haul and projects and what's going on. And what kind of stitch patterns I am working on. I'm all the time looking for new stitch patterns and new ideas, and the discovery of the Yellowstone crop cardigan was a really nice discovery. And if you can see, I made a little button here, kind of a flower. So it's all Yellowstone inspired, even though I made it before I saw the series. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you in our next one. Have a nice day.